There are 3 types of people that you need to avoid, man. 1, the leech. This person is obvious. This is a person that's trying to use you. Now, sometimes we make excuses for these types of people, but in actuality, you know when a relationship is one-sided. That's the thing about a leech. It doesn't give anything to the person or the animal that it's taking from. So if you have a leech in your life, just look at the relationship. Is it always one-sided? Are you always the one that's calling? Are you always the one that's lending your time and your money and your energy, and the other person isn't giving you anything? That's the leech. That's the first person to avoid. The second person is the downer. Everybody has that negative person, whether they be at your workplace or in your own circle of friends. I hope not. But a person that's always thinking about the negative aspect of everything. If you were to say, I wanted to start a business tomorrow, they would name all of the reasons why you shouldn't start it. Or if you have dreams, plans, and aspirations, they'll always tell you the negative side or the things that could affect you negatively, the things that will cause you not to reach those goals and those dreams. And it's kind of like a little gnat. They're always just nagging away. At the back of your mind, you're hearing echoes of what they said about you can't do it, you're not smart enough, you don't have the right connections, you don't have enough money. The negative people or the downers, they're the ones who reinforce those negative things in your mind and cause them to play back. Now the last person is a little sneakier. They're a little tricky. But this person, I would venture to say, is the #1 cause for people's lack of reaching their goals. The #1 cause that people don't reach their goals based on the circle that's around them is the person who is the underachiever. See, this person usually slips under the radar, whereas you can immediately recognize the leech because you know you're being drained. You can recognize the negative person by what they say. But the third person is the underachiever. Now, the reason that the underachiever slides under the radar is because most of the time, people don't know that they're with an underachiever because they never do anything. They never take any risks. They never try to push you to be a better person. They kind of just go with the flow. So you usually think that this person is a good friend or a good person to be around, but all they want to talk about is which TV show is on, which game is playing, who said what about who. And really, they're never, ever elevating you. They're never pushing you to the next level. And that's the third person, the underachievers. The 3 people to avoid, once again, are #1, the leech, #2, the downer, and #3, the underachiever. Stay away from them.